Hello and welcome back to WildlifeBox. Earlier in the year I had 11 blue tit chicks in my nest box behind me. You can see the videos all about that, I'll put them in the description below. All 11 chicks thankfully fledged, but the question I want to ask you is, what do you do when the chicks have fledged, or sometimes they don't, sometimes they die in the box? How do you clean out the bird box? Well, in this video I'm going to show you some tips on how to do that. So here's the bird box in my garden. You'll need to detach your bird box from the fence, tree or whatever is holding it in place. Often a screw or two needs to be removed to detach the bird box. Cleaning out your bird box should be done after August, when birds have long left the nest. It also gives next year's birds a good chance of settling in your bird box in the spring if it's cleaned out. Also, keep in mind that birds do like to roost in bird boxes over the winter when the weather is cold. Begin by scooping out the nest material. I would recommend wearing gloves and using a trowel for this. You'll be able to see the composition of the nest. My blue tit nest was mainly built from moss and grass. You can see there might be maggots, fleas and other parasites in the nest material. That's why it's important to clean out the box so that parasites are not carried over into next year's nest. And also, it encourages next year's birds to actually nest there. You may find unhatched eggs in the nest, as well as young that didn't make it. Unhatched eggs can only be removed legally between August and January and then must be disposed of. You'll also want to temporarily remove any nest box cameras you might have inside the box. This is important before you do the next step, otherwise it could damage the camera. To actually clean the box, you can put it in a bucket and then carefully tip boiling water from a kettle into the box, making sure it covers the sides, walls and bottom. Allow the box to dry out, which could take several days. I then like to give my bird box a bit of a renovation and improve anything that has been damaged by use over the last year. I gave the outside a fresh coat of paint and also added a new felt roof to protect the box from the elements. If you have one, you may also want to give your camera a wipe down and make sure it is focused and the lens is clean. You can then reinstall the camera and refit the box, ready for use. Now it's time to look forward to spring, and hopefully you'll see some visitors. Thanks for watching. Do remember to subscribe for more WildlifeBox updates, and I'll see you again soon. You take care now. Bye bye.